Call the meeting to order, Lisa?
As required by the Open Public Meetings Act, 1975, adequate notice this meeting was provided on January 12, 2023, by publication of notice in Express Times, the Huntington County Democrat, and by posting of said notice in Mr. Willing on the same date. Mayor Barsney?
Here.
Mr. Baylor? Mr. Bean?
Here.
Mr. Kenneth?
Here.
Ms. McDermott? Here.
Stand for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we're looking for a motion to approve the minutes of the special meeting in September and the regular meeting from September 21st. Anybody want
I'll
to make,
make that motion.
anybody want a second? Anybody want a second? Anybody have any corrections, deletions, comments? Roll call.
Mayor Barsney?
Yes.
Mr. Bean?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yes.
Ms. McDermott? Yes.
Looking for a motion to accept the treasurer's report and October bill list and the interim bill list. Anybody want to make that motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Anybody have any comments, questions? We hear anything pulled?
No.
Well, you good?
Nope, good.
Okay, roll call?
Mayor Barsney?
Yes.
Mr. Bean?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yes.
Ms. McDermott? Yes.
Looking for a motion to accept the tax collector's tax and sewer reports for September. Anybody want to make the motion?
Make the motion.
Anybody want a second?
Second.
Anybody have questions, comments, discussion on that? Roll call.
Mayor Barsney?
Yeah.
Mr. Bean?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yes.
Ms. McDermott? Yes.
Consent agenda, police department, chief, you have anything you need to discuss with us?
Something I need to discuss.
Okay, anybody have any questions for the chief from his report?
Just one, chief, 24 adult arrests for the month of September. Was there an event going on in town that we didn't know about? What was that?
A lot of shoplifting.
And it was good to see, 91 trucks, were stopped and we issued 80 summonses. I like that ratio.
Yeah, I do see them out there a lot.
Me?
Or, you know, where I live,
More and more.
we had a mail truck come down at the Pace Center. I'm like,
Yeah.
but how about by you? You have more truck, are you seeing any decrease or anything?
No, an increase.
You will see a lot of trucks that are farming right now. I was just out there today, so they are allowed to do that.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen the farm trucks, but the regular trucks haven't decreased. But I see the police out there all the time making stops. Actually, I've seen the state police on 173 a lot lately, so.
That's good.
Okay, DPW, Joe's not gonna be here. Anybody have any comments or questions regarding his report?
No.
Township clerk's report, Lisa, you have anything you wanted to add or discuss with us? Anybody have any questions of Lisa for the report?
Tom King, was he in town today?
I believe just the representative.
It's
from his
okay.
office.
He should be in Washington. He
Yeah,
should- I got a little work to do.
I was supposed to meet with him on Monday and he had to cancel because he's stuck down there.
Yeah. What a mess.
Zoning and code enforcement report for September. Paul, do you have anything to add to it?
No, I don't.
Anybody have any questions or comments on it? Core report for September. Paul, do you have anything to add on it?
No, sorry, no.
Anybody have? ACO report, any questions, comments on that?
No.
Brian's not here to answer, so. Okay, with that, I'm looking for a motion to accept the consent agenda, the police department report, the DPW report, township clerk report, zoning code enforcement report, court report, and ACO report for September. Anybody want to make the motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second. Any other questions, comments before we vote?
Mayor Barsney?
Yes.
Mr. Bean?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yes.
Ms. McDermott? Yes.
Committee reports. Lillian, you have anything?
I don't. It's pretty good.
Paul, you have anything?
I don't this time around.
Nobody meeting or what? Bill, how about you?
All right, I'll try to drag out the meetings.
It's not even 5 after
The school board was given that lease and, their attorney would like to see a 5-year versus 20-year. And I said, how about a 5-year with a 5-year renewable? Tina emailed me today. She's fine with that, so. So,
Did they send it back or what? Or they?
no, they haven't sent it back, so, they're agreeable for the 5-year with the 5-year renewable. I said I would talk to the open space committee, because they're the ones who brought that up, and that's not till next Wednesday, but, I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Okay. Anything else?
On the open space, did you, Lisa, did you have it somewhere here about Santini gonna give us that land?
Executive.
Oh, it is, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay. Anybody else have anything before we move on?
No.
Professional reports, Mike Finelli?
Good evening, folks. Just a couple things. And if you recall, I wasn't here last month, so I'm actually looking at some of my notes from, well, with August. The rebound wall, that's just kind of
I
on
think that's. gonna be
the,
fading away,
for the time being, okay?
yeah.
I know
I'll bring it up
Joe's
again.
gonna talk to the precast guys.
It was too big of a project for them.
Okay,
That's definitely out.
all right, so we're not, it's off the agenda for the time being.
For the time being.
Okay, fine. Okay, the SRTS application, which was another thing, that kind of Frank Pinto was gonna. This is for the last link of the walkway. Is there anything, that's due November 17th. So, and there's a lot of stuff that needs to get done. So
I haven't.
this is you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Last, I think Brian was taking it to, open space, so he's not here yet.
is he coming?
I don't know.
Yes. He's going, he's running.
Okay. Well, if we're not gonna proceed tonight, it's not gonna make it. I mean, there's just no way it'll get done. Because there's easements we need to develop and it's a lot more involved than the typical roadway grant application. So, okay.
Okay.
And that's really all I got. The only other thing I see, there's the resolutions for Beatty's 1 and 2 that are coming up. And the important part with that is, especially with the first Beatty section 1, is that we would have potentially be in a position where we would lose the money if we don't at least award this. We're probably not doing the project this year, but we need to go through the machinations of the award. Will be through the co-op, and if we'll deal with it next year during construction time. So as long as I see that's on the agenda, so we're good, and that's all I got.
Okay. Wait, I'm sure you don't have anything, right?
Other than it being a pleasure to cover for Mike Lavery. I have no report.
Well, he's like a celebrity.
Yeah.
I was all excited to see him tonight. At the Hall of
The Hall of
Fame.
Fame induction.
Do you guys know about the Hall of Fame?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great.
I already sent him
Tell him, I said congratulations.
I will.
I'm Mike, by the way.
So, Mayor, one question for Mike. Can you give us an update on the water project in Franklin? Is that gonna start this year or?
Oh, no, it's definitely not this, but we have finished I'll call it more than just the preliminary design. We've got a set of construction plans together. We sent them out to 4 different review agencies, the railroad, because we have to go under the railroad, in Franklin where we're doing the job. New Jersey American Water, Fire Chief, where we've gotten comments on hydrants, and the county, because there's a small portion of it that happens to be on a county road. We have only gotten comments back from the Fire Chief. New Jersey American is really the big player there, so it's clear, it definitely will not be this year. It'll be, hopefully it'll start early next year, hopefully.
Got it.
Thank you.
Let it, Bill?
That's it.
Old business, anybody have any old business that they wanted to bring back into? New business, anybody have any new business they wanna bring up? But end of the year, everybody's getting quiet. Consent, resolutions, okay, I'm looking for a motion to adopt resolution 7623 and 7723. Both of them are resolutions to award the resurfacing bid for Beatty's Road, section 1 and section 2.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Any further comment, question, discussion on that? Roll call, Lisa.
Mayor Barston?
Yes.
Mr. Bean?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yes.
Ms. McDermott?
Yes.
Looking for a motion to adopt resolution 7823, the refund of a tax overpayment, and resolution 7923, shared service agreement with the Somerset County Public Works. Anybody want to make the motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second. Anybody have any further questions, comments? Roll call?
Mayor Barsney?
Yes.
Mr. Beam?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yes.
Ms. McDermott?
yes,
I'll make a motion. We open a public hearing on ordinance number 110-2023, an ordinance to establish no stopping or standing zone on County Route 519 in the Township of Greenwich. Anybody want a second?
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to come up and make any comments regarding that ordinance? Welcome to come up, so now. Seeing none, I'll make a motion. We close public hearing.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Looking for a motion to adopt ordinance number 110-2023.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Any other further questions, comments, discussion? Roll call.
Mayor Barsney?
Yes.
Mr. Beam?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yes.
Ms. McDermott?
Yes,
I'll make a motion. We open public comment, for ordinance number 111-2023, lead-based paint inspections. Anybody want a second?
a second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Look, if anyone wishing to come up and make any comments or statements regarding the lead-based paint inspections required by the state, welcome to come up now. Seeing none, I'll make a motion. We close public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Who wants to make a motion to adopt ordinance number 111-2023?
I'll make the motion to adopt 111-2023.
Everyone a second?
Second.
Any further questions, comments? Roll call?
Mayor Barsney?
Yes.
Mr. Beam?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yeah.
Ms. McDermott?
Yes,
Looking for, I'll make a motion that we open public hearing on ordinance number 112-2023, business insurance registry. Anybody want a second?
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to come up, make any comments regarding ordinance, regarding the business insurance registry? Being none, I'll make a motion. We close public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Looking for a motion to adopt ordinance number 112-2023.
I'll make that motion.
Anyone want a second? I'll second. Anybody have any further questions, comments? Roll call.
Mayor Barsney?
Yes,
Mr. Beam?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yeah.
Ms. McDermott?
Yes,
I'll make a motion. We open public hearing on ordinance number 113-2023, amending the zoning for the ROM section. Anybody want a second?
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to come up and make a comment regarding that ordinance is welcome to come to the podium now. We usually stay around 3 minutes or so.
My best to be, within 3 minutes. It's on?
Now,
No, these up here are catching your voice and speak loudly.
Thank you. My name is Michael LaParry. I'm an attorney with the law firm Mandelbaum Barrett. I'm counsel to E4 Properties LLC and Two Rivers Property Group LLP. They are the contract purchasers of 717 Route 173 in the township. As you know, we, along with the owner, we submitted a formal notice of protest to the adoption of this ordinance in accordance with municipal land use law, NJSA 40:55-63. We object to this amendment of the zoning ordinance for many reasons, but most significantly that it is inconsistent with the New Jersey State Planning Commission's warehouse siting guidelines, which demonstrate that the ROM zone, the research office manufacturing zone, is appropriate for warehouse type uses, which the ordinance seeks to eliminate. The proposed ordinance incorporates definitions that appear to be taken directly from the New Jersey State Planning Commission guidelines for large fulfillment distribution center, last mile fulfillment center, and major distribution center. However, while the proposed ordinance takes the definition from this site guidelines for the warehouse siting guidelines, it ends there and doesn't carry out the intent of that document, which is to find the appropriate location and siting for warehouse type uses. It ignores the actual guidance of the document and simply incorporates the definitions. We think that as a result, it is wholly inconsistent with the state planning guidelines and it should not be amended. For example, the planning commission found that the appropriate location for types of uses that you have defined, the warehouse type of uses that you're seeking to define in your ordinance, would be most appropriate along Route 78, have access to water and sewer, and also be within 75 miles of the port of Newark. The research office manufacturing zone and 717 Route 173 not only meet this criteria, but they are the most appropriate location for these types of uses. The proposed ordinance that you are looking to, adopt or vote on tonight would automatically be inconsistent with that planning document. Additionally, the limitation on 15% floor area ratio, which is a minimum standard of probably among 90% of towns across the state as a minimum floor area ratio. The limitation to lower that to 10% is far too restrictive when combined with the additional bulk variances or buffer requirements that you're seeking to implement into this zone. It could end up zoning these properties into inutility. The proposed restrictions on the definition of light industrial are too restrictive, and the use of a 30% dedication for storage is an arbitrary number that could considerably impact the ability to use and develop the property in accordance with the ordinance, and will create a very difficult situation for property owners, end users, and tenants who wish to actually come into that site and use it within the restrictions of your ordinance. Now, we understand that you're going to amend section 16.3 to include these various definitions, but the ROM zone is not, it has no need to be amended because it's inconsistent with the definitions itself. So we believe that the planning and zoning boards should be left to determine the appropriateness of any sites within the existing ROM bulk standards and use requirements. And they have the appropriate professionals to handle any type of application that comes before them. Additionally, although the planning board did raise certain, the planning board did make a recommendation to the council for, that it was consistent with the master plan. At the planning board hearing itself, even the board and its members struggled to find whether or not it actually was consistent with the master plan. They did make the recommendation, but all of the discussions that were had at that plan, it was very difficult for them to understand how exactly these new amended ordinances would work in practice. So for those reasons, I think this council should take a really strong look and not just vote in favor of it, without actually taking a look and seeing how the impact is going to, or what the impact will be on the end users, the property owners, and any potential tenants for the site.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Seeing none, I'll make a motion, definitely none, right? Okay. I'll make a motion to close public hearing.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Looking for a motion to adopt ordinance number 113/2023. I'm gonna make that motion.
I'll make the motion to adopt 113/2023.
Anyone want a second?
I'll second that.
Anybody have any questions, comments, or discussion on it? Roll call.
Mayor Barsney?
Yes.
Mr. Beam?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yes.
Ms. McDermott?
Yes.
I'll make a motion. We introduce ordinance number 114/2023, amending the zoning cannabis zoning. Anybody want a second?
A second.
Anybody have any questions, comments, discussion on that?
No.
Roll call.
Mayor Barsney?
Yes.
Mr. Beam?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yeah.
Ms. McDermott?
Yes.
Lease agreement we already discussed, right, Bill, on the baseball, softball fields?
Yes.
Okay. New facility update. Joe's not around.
He's not here, but he did kind of talk to me, and there's still a little bit of a hang up at the county before it can go out to bid, but they're expecting that to kind of be taken care of fairly quickly, and hopefully it'll be ready for going out to bid. I'm gonna say in under 60 days.
We've been there. What's the holdup this time? This has been going on for a year.
No,
And Mike, you're waiting for the county on your water project? Good luck with that.
I know.
yeah,
It's disgusting.
it's pretty much the same stuff, Bill. Driveway, this, that, a few other miscellaneous light deals. I mean, everything was all approved, and then all of a sudden we get a list of 10 more requests. I guess they're easily dealt with, but you're month to month to month in their meeting process. So, but I do hear it's close.
60 days is not close.
Well, that was
This
me.
should have been out the bid like 6 months ago.
I hear you.
If I can add this, Bill, I think this might make you feel a little better.
Okay.
Okay. we all suffer from this frustration, and I'm impacted a lot.
Right.
Well, the county commissioners and the county administrator, I think, have heard people, in the county. They have, and it's out to bid right now, they put out an RFP for consulting engineers, and we're gonna submit, to be put on a short list to basically temporarily staff the county engineering department.
Okay.
So they're not, it's not being ignored. This is the first tangible step, if you wanna call it that they've taken. And it's due, in fact, the bids are due November the 9th, I think, so I suspect they'll have probably 3 or 4 different firms. I suspect we'll get an award as well that will, be there to help assist.
Okay.
them.
We can only hope.
We can only, and with that being said, Mike, and only because I can speak to this one directly. Getting a gas line approved to go under Greenwood Street, the county road, took a full year.
Wow.
One line underneath the road, no road disturbance. 1 year. Is that not excessive?
Yes,
Yes.
And Elizabeth Gas is not a new company. It's been around.
Yeah.
100 years. maybe more.
Well, again, and I don't wanna put anybody on the spot, but they had quoted. We are the most difficult county in the entire state
Yeah,
to do
I was
business
here for that meeting, yeah.
which is keeping a lot of residents from getting affordable gas. Or gas to their homes for whatever purpose. That's it. That's my bend.
Get enough answers, Bill?
No, no.
Okay, we get to discuss anything on BBG, Lisa?
If you guys are in favor, if we could do a formal vote to add them to our professionals list. We weren't prepared last night because we didn't, last month because we didn't have
This is
their.
the company that Jen had asked for to help with assessments if she needed them.
Mhm.
We don't have to put any retainer fund money up or anything like that.
No. No,
So all you need is a motion and that we're going to put them on our vendor list.
as our professionals, and one of our professionals.
Okay, anybody want to make the motion?
I'll make that motion.
Anybody want
I'll
a second?
second.
And any further question, comment, discussion?
No.
Roll call?
Mayor Barsney?
Yes.
Mr. Bean?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yes.
Mr. McDermott? Yes.
Do we have any correspondence we need to go over? I'll move public comment up from the, in front of the executive session, so you don't need to sit here and wait. So with that, I'll make a motion to open public comment. Everyone want a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wish to make a comment, go over to the podium, give your name, address, and make your comment.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. My name is Tom Kaleka. I am a gerontologist, which is a big word for professional aging, all aspects of aging. And I'm with Warren County Office on Aging, their advisory council. I had called earlier and just a few days ago, I thought I'd make it to the agenda. I see I lost a lot of people, but that's okay. What I want to do is promote very briefly Office on Aging for the county, and in defense of the county, it happens to be probably one of the higher ranked Office on Agings in the state. I'm part of the advisory council, and what we do is, I'll just briefly read the mission. Mission of the council is to continually advise and assist the executive director of Warren County Division Office on Aging on matters relating to the special needs of the older Americans in Warren County, and support programs and activities which will advance the mandate of the area aging, the Agency on Aging, and promote programs, information, services to, and on behalf of older adults in Warren County. I'm not sure if anyone is aging in here, but if you are, you may be suspect to challenges in the future. And when those challenges occur, and I hope they're not going to be crisis challenges, and I'll just interject, we should always plan for the future. If any of those challenges occur, call the county. There are myriad services to be offered. Caregiver, I'll just repeat, Caregiver Coalition, home health aides, emergency utility assistance, home delivered meals, and it goes on and on. So I'd like to leave some information here for you to review. I can't promote myself. I have a business, but that's another story. So I thank you again. I didn't say where I live. I live in Oxford. Does anybody know where Oxford is? Yeah. Wow, it's very rare that someone knows. Anyway, I thank you for your time. If I may, I'll leave some information on the corner of that desk, and I'm making the rounds to all the public meetings of the county. Thank you for your time. Have a great evening.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
I apologize. I did get the email about, I would have put you on the agenda and I don't know how.
That's okay.
But I appreciate your time and what you do.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Tonight,
You too.
before I go.
Anyone else? Wish to come out and make a public comment? Seeing none, I'll make a motion to close public comment.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're gonna go into executive session. We have a couple of contractual things to talk about, Lisa.
Yes.
And I don't anticipate it should be more than half an hour, Lisa.
I wouldn't think so.
Okay.
No, he's gonna hold us to it.
Yeah, half hour.
Okay.
Mr. Mayor, I don't know what your.
I might have, I might need you quickly
Okay.
for one or
Okay.
two things.
Oh, it's 1-1.
Okay.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Bob,
Yeah,
did you
but
call
Go
her?
Philly.
Harper,
ain't gonna.
Harper scored from third base on a wild
Bob, did
pitch.
you get a
That's
motion?
Yeah,
how-
that's Shannon told me that
I
one.
think we closed public comment, but
Oh, Lily made a motion to go in executive. I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
I thought we did, but. Looking for a motion to go back in public session. Anyone make the motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, the Township Committee, just emerged from executive session where it discussed privileged matters concerning a contractual matter on Stecker property, contractual matter on Furman affordable housing, attorney-client matter for a municipally owned property, an attorney-client matter for a permit property. Minutes from the executive session will be released at such time as the committee deems no public harm will come from it. The committee will now take action on a permit matter for a Board of Health issue.
Looking for a motion to temporarily revoke a Board of Health permit issued to Drake's Joint, subject to attorney review.
I'll make it.
Second.
All, no. Any other further question? No. Roll call.
Mayor Barsney?
Yes.
Mr. Beam?
Yes.
Mr. Kenneth?
Yes.
Ms. McDermott?
Yes.
Anybody have anything else?
Christmas party is the 8th, correct? Were we gonna
Correct. I was able to reserve the
able
8th.
to reserve a date? December 8th.
That was a Friday.
Second Friday, yeah.
I'm sorry.
What time was it?
I think it's 7.
Okay, whatever you got. I think we usually do 6:30, but
Doesn't matter to me. Just, last year I had COVID. I had COVID 2-3 weeks ago.
I can't get there. early.
This might be long COVID, they said, but I'm not contagious.
Let's go 7.
You're a COVID magnet. Actually, I've had it 3 times since.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're fully vaxxed too?
I just got the 2. And I'm sorry I got the 2.
All right, I've done all 4 and still.
Why are
have it,
you
so.
sorry?
You don't know what, well, in 20 years I'll probably be dead, but thank God my grandkids didn't get it. Because Morgan and Morgan in 20 years, they're gonna be saying, you get that vaccine back in 2022.
We're still on, right?
Oh, boy.
Looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'm not the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
My bad.
Sorry.
I thought we were all.